Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to another segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day, where we continue the recitation from Gauri Chant Mahalla Panjwa. And the recitation. Gauri Mahalla Panjwa, sun sakhiye mil Udam kare haan, manail hai har kant मान त्यागें कर भगत ठगौरी मोह साधु मनते सखी वस आया फिर छोड़ न जाई एह रीत भली भगवंत नानक जरा मरण पै नरक निवारै पुनीत करे तिस जंत सुन सखिए एह भली बिनती एहो मतांत पकाइए सहज सुभाए उपाद रहत होई गीत गोविंद है गाइए कल कलेस मिटह परम नासै मन चिंदया फल पाइए पार ब्रह्म पूरन परमेश्वर नानक नाम ध्याइए सखी इछ करी नित सुख मनाई प्रभ मेरी आस पुजाए चरण प्यासी दर्श बैरागन पेखों थान सबाए खोज लहो हर संत जना संग समरथ पुरख मिलाए नानक तिन मिलया सुरजन सुख दाता सेवड़ भागी माए सखी नाल वसा आपने नाहा प्यारे मेरा मन तन हर संग हिलिया सुन सखिए मेरी नींद भली मैं आपनड़ा फिर मिलिया परम खोयो सांत सहज स्वामी परगास भया कौल खिलिया वर पाया प्रभ अंतर जामी नानक सुहाग न टलिया. So the theme of the self and our union with it, in other words, realization of the self, continues in this passage. Sun sakhiye mil Udam kare haan. Here, the Guru is actually reaching out to us to make a resolve, to be determined. He says, heed me, my friends. Win over the beloved herself. Manaile har kante. Manaile har kante. Win the beloved over. How do you do it? With humility and devotion. Man tyag kar bhagat thagori. Thagori is to swindle somebody, especially after drugging the person. So bhagat, bhakti is the thagori here. The suggestion being that a devotee actually swindles the self through bhakti, through devotion and love. That is the drug. And so the Guru is saying, with humility and devotion, follow Guru wisdom as the guide, sadhu manta, and then make every effort, uddam kare haan, make every effort to attract the self. And once you're able to do that, the self will never abandon you, because that is in its nature. It is always with you. And by doing that, says Nanak, find freedom from fear of old age, fear of death, and fear of hell. Nanak jara maran pay narak nivare. Puneet kare tis jante. So that person is purified. What that means is the impurity of the ego haume is cleansed. All of these fears stem from that one impurity, which is haume. So to win over or to meet the self implies attaining to a higher dimension of consciousness within. So again, heed this request, the Guru says. Sun sakhiye e pali binanti. This will be good for you. Let us resolve E matant pakaiye. Matant is a resolution. Pakaiye, let's resolve to do it. And do what? Again, stated in different words. To achieve the state of sehaj, natural ease, spontaneity. Sehaj subhaye. Sun Sakhie e pali benanti e matant pakaiye sehaj subhaye. We want to get that state of natural ease. What does that do? Sehaj subhaye upad rehat hoye geet govinde gaiye. So sehaj comes from the assimilation of virtue, and what you do is upad rehat hoye. Upad is mental perversions of the mind. You're freed from the mental perversions of the mind. That creates room for the development and assimilation of divine virtues, you see. That's how the process works. Sakhie ich kari nit sukh manai prabh meri aas pujai. And this is what happens. The Guru is describing his own state of my friends, he says, I had wished for everlasting happiness and hoped that the Prabh self would fulfill my wish. I was hungry for that knowledge and looked everywhere for it. Charan pyasi daras bairagan pekho than sabai. I looked for it everywhere. And where did I find it? Khoj lahon har sant jana sang sambharat purukh milai. I found that knowledge or wisdom in the association of devotees in the presence of the enlightener, who taught me to contemplate and find that herself within. Nanak tin milya surjan sukhadata sevad bhagi mai. Fortunate indeed are they who find that giver of happiness, the herself within. Sakhie naal vasa apne naha pyare. So this is what happens. Sakhie here is also a reference to the self. Sakhie nale vasa. I now live with, I'm conscious of the presence of my beloved Master. Mera man tan har sang hilya. I'm now accustomed to, conditioned to in a sense. Hilya means when you are used to, accustomed to being with the self. In other words, the Guru is describing another state of consciousness that has been achieved. This is cosmic consciousness. Sun sakhiye meri neend pali, main apanada pir paya. Now I sleep comfortably because I found my pir, my husband self, my master. Param khoyo, Sant Sahaj Swami pragas bhaya. Param khoyo, the illusion, the fundamental root illusion of the haume, which is identification with the body. To think that you are the body is the root delusion of the mind. So the Guru is saying, once I met the self or achieved self-consciousness and self-awareness, I realized that my delusion had left me, that it was cleared, dispelled. Sant Sahaj, there you go. That state of calm, spontaneous naturalness, equipoise as we call it. Swami Pragas, the Master is present as light, as knowledge. Kaul Abhaya. Kaul is the lotus, which is indicative of wisdom. Khilya, wisdom, knowledge ripened and emerged within me, knowledge about the self. Varpaya, I found my husband, Prabh Antarjami. The Prabh is the Antarjami, the indwelling self. It actually dwells within me. Nanak sukhag na talya. This husband never ever leaves. On that note, until the next time, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.